Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is who is your soulmate? We're going to get their personality so you know who they are. Whether it's somebody you already know, somebody you've yet to meet, or somebody you've already dealt with and they're in the past. Anybody can be our soulmate. We all have more than one. But this is going to allow you to know who you have that deep connection with here on Earth. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. Pile 1, blue lace agate. Pile 2, pink opal. Pile 3, Amazonite. Take a moment, pick the pile you are most drawn to, and we'll get some personality of your soulmate. Okay, pile 1, if you chose blue lace agate, then this is going to be your reading. Let's get your cards. 9 of Wands, Hierophant, King of Wands, 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands. All right, so 9 of Wands tells me that your person has unlimited potential to achieve what they want. They don't give up. They keep trying. They're strong, especially when faced with challenges. They are determined and focused. So this is, again, somebody who's willing to fight for what they want. Hierophant could definitely be somebody you will marry or somebody you've already married. But this is somebody who likes tradition, who is, more on the traditional path, maybe like old school thinking. I don't know. King of Wands, somebody who, again, doesn't give up, who fights tirelessly to achieve their goals, to defend their beliefs. But this is someone who is going to be super attracted to you. And they're friendly, they're confident, they're persuasive, they're passionate. They're just going to adore you. 10 of Cups. That's, finding your happily ever after. This is someone who's probably good-natured, hardworking, likable, successful. An 8 of Wands is probably somebody who fell in love with you, like love at first sight. Somebody who just knew that they wanted to be with you, or will know. They're probably, again, goal-oriented, not afraid of change, somebody who likes to travel, somebody who wants to see the world, somebody who doesn't mind living like a fast-paced life, somebody who might thrive in competition, somebody who's very good at multitasking and juggling commitments. So, is this somebody you know? If not, then you haven't met them yet. But it does look like it's somebody you might marry or somebody you have married. Let's see. Well, could be somebody who broke your heart. We've got 3 of Swords and the Hermit. Somebody a Virgo. If this is somebody who broke your heart, like the Hermit is saying, like you've looked for answers, like why did I ever get involved with this person? Why did it not work out? Or why, like there's a lot of whys, and you're searching for those answers. If this is not somebody that you've met, like if this is your future, this doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to break your heart. This could mean that they have had their heart broken in a pretty significant way, where they withdrew and they went and searched for answers for themselves. So just keep that in mind. I think, they can't come to you if they're not ready. So by the time, if that is the case, like they're going to be ready for a relationship. They're not going to be, stuck in that heartache. Honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority. So regardless of whether this is, well, no, not really. If this is somebody that broke your heart, they're saying, forgive. They had some things that they had to go through, some lessons that they have to learn, and part of that was breaking your heart. If this is not somebody who broke your heart, then if they come in because of what they've gone through, they're going to be a very forgiving person. Magic carpet. Number 42. Go ahead, open it. It's your invitation for a personal magic carpet ride to anywhere you want to go. You don't even need to send an RSVP. Just jump aboard, my friend. You are on your way to enchantment and miracles. So, this person is someone who things work out for them. Things just tend to work out for them. Now, if that's just somebody who broke your heart, you're not going to want to hear that, right? Why? Why don't they work out for me? Why are they working out for them? But there's a reason for it. Expect a miracle, regardless. If this person broke your heart, expect a miracle, because if you forgive them, that energy is going to carry through, and karma is going to come back around, and you might even, actually get on good terms at some point. Now, if this is not somebody who broke your heart, then your magic carpet is going to take you places that are completely magical and beautiful, and you're going to have a great relationship with this person. Set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more from yourself. Don't settle. I kind of feel like this is your person, like they're very supportive of you. They're very, like they tell you, like, don't settle, you're worth more. Like, like they build up your ego. They build up your confidence. They're good for you. Or vice versa. Maybe you have to do that for them. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Regardless of the situation, I feel like your person has faith, but I also feel like this card is saying, just even if you don't know when you're going to meet this person, or if you'll ever be able to forgive this person, depending on the situation, just have faith. And it doesn't matter whether you know or not. What matters is that things are happening for a reason, and that what will be will be. What's meant to be will be. And you'll get there. Like, even if this is like a soulmate that you've already lost because they broke your heart, it means that you're going to come back around again eventually in another life. Right? You will see each other again. And, you know, once we cross over, there is no anger, bitterness, or anything like that. There's only unconditional love. So kind of see the bigger picture here, where it's okay not to know what happens. It's okay to not know where the future takes you. God's got a plan. Our job is to live in the moment, live every day, every single moment, you know, as it comes, and find the happiness that we can in each moment. So let go of control issues. Your person could have control issues as well. Freedom, independence. Yeah, I kind of feel like this person broke your heart. And you're independent from them now. But that doesn't mean that you can't still have love for them, even if you don't want to be with them, even if you don't want them in your life. But I think you learned independence from this. I think you learned that you have a lot more freedom than you ever thought you could. I think you learned a very valuable lesson from this, if this is somebody who broke your heart. So, therefore, they broke your heart for a reason, right? Because you learned a lesson. I think you learned to become independent. Now, again, if that's not the scenario, because we do have this other scenario, these are really great cards. Your person can just be a little bit more independent. They like to, they like to take care of themselves. They like to do things on their own. And you might have to allow them to have certain freedoms within the relationship. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Yeah, so this is like that spirit reminding you that everything does happen for a reason, and that no, you did not waste your time being with this person if this is somebody who broke your heart. All right, you didn't waste your time. It was important. There was lessons here, and I think you both learned from them. And then, if this is not somebody who broke your heart, maybe they're saying that they find a way to use everything. Like, nothing goes to waste. They're frugal. They are practical. Maybe. Action. Movement needed. All right, what kind of action needs to be taken with this? Or I actually think this is just saying that your person's an active person, because we got that up here with the Eight of Wands, that they are high energy. They can multitask. They can do many things. I kind of think that that's what this is saying too, but let's just double check. What number is that? 9? Shift your stance, your mental attitude, and your physical body into new experiences and new territory to meet people you are meant to meet. So again, you're meant to meet this person. You may have drawn this card because you are feeling stagnant, blocked, and unsure. If so, the guidance is to act, move, and create new forward momentum. Okay, so this card is for you to become active. Either to meet somebody new, if this person broke your heart and they're not in your life anymore, right? Or to get out there and be active and find somebody. Find this person. Let's come attract them into your life. So, yeah, either way, you take it how it resonates. I know I gave you a couple different scenarios, and I hate doing that. I like when it's one story. But it is what it is, right? We've got your person, we've got Scorpio as a zodiac sign. And we're going to get some initials now. Here we go. We have C, G, H, I, J, M, N, O, T, X, Y, Z. Alright, Pile 1, that's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All those things help me and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi Pile 2, if you chose the Pink Opal, then let's get some cards for you. We have the Sun, 5 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the World, Queen of Swords. I love that the sun came out. So everything is bright and joyful. Your person's optimistic, full of energy. They're positive. They want to make other people positive too. They're just a happy spirit. But they have gone through something tragic. They have suffered a loss. You know, they've grieved, so they know how painful things can be at times. But it hasn't stopped them and it hasn't gotten them down. They're someone who's in love with love, someone you will definitely fall for. All right, somebody who has this big, huge romantic heart. This person's sensitive, but they're very charismatic and likable. You know, they have this strong romantic streak, which makes them very charming. Probably highly sexual too, for sure. But this is someone who sees the bigger picture. They might be empathetic. They might have empathy. But this is somebody who gives back to the world. They're the one that's always putting the dollar in the can. For people who you know are collecting, or somebody who buys all the Girl Scout cookies for the little girls, and you know, somebody who just wants to give back. Queen of Swords tells me that they're a quick thinker. They probably are pretty logical. Like, they make their decisions based on logic. They're pretty grounded. Even though they're romantic, which could really put them up in the air, like with their head in the clouds, but they're not. They're pretty grounded. They're pretty practical, pretty reliable. Again, make most of their decisions based on logic. So, I like this person. They sound great. We got 7 of Wands and 5 of Swords. Yeah, they've gone through something here. There has been some conflict in their life. And, they want to put themselves in the other person's shoes and be empathetic to them, even if this person is being really mean and hurtful and just a royal pain in the butt, because that's what it kind of feels like. They have somebody who just is non-stop on their case. They're gonna stand up to this person, and eventually I think this conflict's gonna end. Could be like an ex, right? An ex who keeps nagging at them for certain things, or keeps trying to come after them for certain things. Kind of feels like that energy. And with the 5 of Cups, they could be grieving the loss of a marriage, or maybe just a long-term commitment here. But yeah, they'll get over that. They have empathy, But at the same time, they're like, you're not taking advantage of me. You're not taking advantage of my kindness. Because your person's kind. Condor. You're too enmeshed in the situation, so step back, see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So, again, I feel like this is your person standing their ground up to somebody who's causing conflict in their life. Now, again, this is a temporary situation. This isn't going to be ongoing for like your person's entire life. So, but this is a way for you to recognize your person if they've gone through this, or if they've going through this now. You might know who this person is. And if not, when you meet them, they're probably dealing with something that they would rather not deal with. But they kind of have no choice until it, subsides and comes to an end. Like I said, it is a temporary situation. It feels like it's just annoying. Jackpot. I think you hit the jackpot with this one, because this one's going to take care of you. Let's see. Number 40. Do you see dollar signs? They're circling around you like a veritable cyclone. Everything in your aura is pointing to material gain. Do you want to manifest a new house, more love, a better job, a new life? Maybe a bigger pocketbook? Maybe Gucci? Bingo! Might be wise to make some room. You hit the jackpot with this one, basically, is what that's saying. Like, this is a good catch. Break free. Try different venues and experiences as a way to learn and grow. Break free. I don't think this is saying you need to break free from this person. I think this person needs to break free from the conflict. They're starting a new cycle with you. So I really do feel like it's an ex. And I feel like they already broke free. Like, they don't want their ex back or anything like that. They're just tired of the conflict. They just got to kind of put an end to it. They will eventually. Water garden, connect with your emotions. Yeah, your person's very sensitive. They feel deeply. I think they're empathetic. I think they have empathy. I think they're empathic. They're just as sensitive. And they care. Makes them a good person, because they can feel what others feel. Sometimes it's annoying, but Lemuria returns. Earthly, spirituality, community, and yeah. So Lemuria was a beautiful place on Earth at one point. Like, it was majestic and beautiful, and the Lemurian people were all love and light and happy. They only saw the good, right? And it was their demise because humans are not all good. But they're saying, like, Lemuria is returning with this person. Like, you're going to have heaven on earth here with this person. You're going to have a beautiful relationship. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. I think that's your person. I think that they are like the wolf. They're the Queen of Swords. They're very logical. But they're logical, but at the same time, they're the sun. They're happy, optimistic, but yet they're smart. And they know when people are taking advantage of them. They know it. But sometimes they allow it to happen just to keep the peace. And other times, they're going to cut through the BS and stand up for themselves. I just think your person is really gaining a lot of perspective and understanding and knowing how to deal with a certain particular person, which will help them in their life with dealing with other people as well. Review and reflection. Time out needed. Number 2. All right, let's see. Let's see what that's about. Just as action is required at times in life, so is the need to stand back, review, and reflect. Success comes from not rushing or trying to be first, but in taking time to plan, review, and create strategy to achieve your goals and desires. You're at a right time now where you are urged to monumentally stop and see how far you've come. Take a moment to look back and appreciate the differences between who you were a year ago and who you are today. What did the past teach you? All right, so this is like your person they've gone through something. And now they're in a much better place. They're smarter, they're wiser, and they've come far. They've learned. They've grown. So if this sounds like somebody you already met, I'd hold on to them. They're a good person. If not, you're going to meet them, and then you can decide. Let's pull a zodiac sign. Yeah, Cancer, which makes sense because Cancers are sensitive, and I feel like this person is sensitive. So that could be. Or they, if they're not a Cancer, they might have Cancer in their chart. Or they just might be a sensitive soul, All right, let's pull some initials. All right, let's see. We've got B. It's stuck. Hang on. B. E. Oh, B. C. E. F. G. H. I. M. O. R. U. X. and Z. All right, pile 2. That's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All of those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. If you chose Amazonite, then this is your reading. Let's get some cards. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Moon, Three of Swords. All right. Well, Your person is very clever. They're full of really great ideas. They tend to use logic to solve their problems. They could be competitive. They could be someone who takes some risks. But they do strive to be the best at everything that they do. I don't want to call them a perfectionist, but they do try. They try to do things right and to just do the best that they can. This is someone who has a lot of energy. They can't sit still for long. This one sometimes will get lost in their thoughts when they have too much time on their hands. They might get all up in their head about things. I just feel like this is someone who's like young at heart, high energy, someone who could sometimes maybe get easily distracted, maybe somebody who has ADHD, something like that. But I think that they welcome new opportunities, and they're delighted to try new things and to learn and to grow and all that good stuff. Now, I definitely feel like this person is very charming and confident and passionate, maybe even a little bit rebellious. I definitely feel like a venture is coming your way with this person for sure. But the moon tells me that they're a daydreamer. They like I said, if they're not busy, they daydream. And again, they're a little bit of a perfectionist. They they have they think things should be a certain way, and they really try to make that a reality. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they have to just relax a little bit. I think they're a little too controlling in their own right. Not controlling of other people, but like they want to be good at what they do. If they don't think that they're going to be good at something, they're not going to want to do it at all. It's not that they're afraid of failure. They just don't like to fail, and they don't like to disappoint people. Now, your person could be somebody who has had some heartbreak in their life, who was really hurt. And this taught them a lesson. And this taught them to, again, be careful who they give their heart to. So this is not someone who loves very easily, because their walls are up. Let's see what else we get here. Yeah, that makes sense. 4 of Swords and, see, but they're passionate. All right, so 4 Swords is somebody who needs that time out, who really needs to think about things, who is taking their time and waiting for the right person to come along. They're not going to just be with just anybody just to be with them. They don't need to do that. They're high energy enough that they can keep themselves busy. They're not going to take a chance on someone who they don't feel is right for them. They're just not. They're a perfectionist, right? A little bit of, not a complete perfectionist, but they're a little bit. They want to get it right. So they're going to wait for someone who they feel like they could see a future with. And once they do, boy, do they love deeply. They're very passionate. They have a huge heart. They will love completely. They'll be all in. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. I think this is saying, to get their overthinking under control, that they should probably try to meditate, but they can't sit still. So they can't sit still and meditate. So walking meditation is probably best for this person. I kind of feel like they have ADHD. They get distracted easily, at least that energy, where like they'll start to do something and then something else will catch their eye, and then they'll go do that. And, like they jump from thing to thing. GPS. Let's see what that's all about here. Number 15. OMG. Your intuition is being a real show-off these days. It's so ready to help navigate your life, and quite frankly, it's getting a tad bit impatient. It just can't understand why, when it knows the fun, easy route, you insist on doing everything without its help. Because they're a little bit controlling. There's no need to be lost, ever, especially now that you're about to stumble onto a gold mine. So, again, your person is someone who, again, likes to do things right. So they want to do it their way. And they're not going to allow it to be up to the fates, right? They're going to take control of it. They're going to be like, no, it's going to work out because I'm going to work hard to make it work out. Your person's not afraid to work hard. It's just they got to loosen up a little bit. Let go a little bit. They're not uptight or anything. It's just that they want to succeed so badly. And what they're not understanding is they can still succeed if they loosen their grip. Have faith. Yeah, your prayers are manifesting. I do feel like this is a good match for you. I think that this person will love you and take care of you. They'll be very passionate about you. They do love deeply. But that's up to you, right? Shapeshifter transforms and unveils your gifts. So your person has the ability to reinvent themselves. If something does go wrong, they can bounce back. They can change. They could do something else. They have that ability. I think they're very smart. I think they're really smart. And they're logical. Like they'll use that Like if something isn't working out for them, they'll figure out a way to do something different. Adrift. Letting go. Allow a higher force to take charge for the time. See, this is what they have to learn to do, is to just give it up to God sometimes. You know, just let the universe take care of the things that it needs to take care of. And I think they have a really hard time doing that. They have a really hard time just letting go of that control. Because they want things to be happy and successful and all great things, which is not a bad thing. It's just sometimes as humans we can't always make it happen. Sometimes we have to leave it up to fate. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So this person has to learn, Spirit has a plan. It's okay when things go wrong. It's teaching us, discernment. It's teaching us what we don't like so that we know what we do like. Everything's working out for you. Everything does work out for this person. They seem pretty lucky. At least that's the way the energy is making me feel. They feel like a lucky person where things do eventually work out for them, even when they don't. The person feels like a Capricorn. I don't know why, they just do. They feel like a Capricorn. Let's see. Blessings and thanks. Just maybe because my son's a Capricorn, so I know this kind of sounds like my son a little bit. Blessings and thanks. So this person's going to be really, really blessed. They're going to have a lot of things in their life to be thankful for, you included. So you're going to have a good life with this person. But, I feel like this person might need a little finessing. But I think the right person will know how to finesse this person, will know how to get this person to relax and to not be so, everything doesn't have to be perfect. Sorry about that. I had somebody come over. Oh, he's still not done. I just didn't want the dog barking, but we were finished. I'm going to pull a zodiac sign for you. Pisces. All right, so if they're not Pisces, they could have Pisces in their chart, but let's see, we're going to get some initials now. See if your person's initials come out. All right, we've got A, C, D, G, J, K, R, T, U, and Y. Not too many, but there you go. Alright, Pile 3, that's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All those things help me and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.